And good afternoon, or good evening, or good morning, everyone who is watching the stream of AD arrives on air with a late one, but still with a little bit of DayZ. So today I decided to try to play a little bit of. Oh, I'm not seeing Livonia. I decided to try to play a little bit of Experimental. So let's see what's going on Experimental. It's not populated at all. I just wanted more like to... People been complaining like insane, especially those extremely loud, whiny, and sometimes like cursing offensive guys on Twitter, that the game's broken, the game is completely broken and whatnot. We've been playing 1.29 all this time without even seeing any significant problem. For me, probably the most significant issue so far has been always has been the hand slot bug. That thing even killed me a couple times, but I do not play on 120 player servers with a ton of mods running, so maybe the servers I play on just in general behave way better. But anyway, people have been complaining about bugs like status indicators not showing the status right, showing some garbage stats. So, which by the look of it turned out to be like stats you can get from another character, like you can see somebody else's stats, things like that. I haven't had any problems playing 1.29 version 1, but the devs are releasing on the 1st of June 1.29 version 2. So and currently 1.29 version 2, that's what we have on Experimental. So let's see if I can even notice the difference between 1.29 version 1 that's on stable and 1.29 version 2 that's on Experimental. Because, to be honest, I have a feeling that I might not be able to see the difference. The way I play, it's sorta kinda... Oh, that's a good jacket. Sorta kinda absolutely the same for me. So we are in Empty Polyana, which is obviously a thing for Experimental. Empty Polyana, sorry, Empty Brenna. What am I even talking about? So let's see how it goes here and what we can even experience. So probably not much, since this one's going to be a short one, since it's like super late. But yeah, unfortunately, once in a while things like that happen. Once in a while you'd end up getting pretty busy with all sorts of things. That's signs of people. Somebody left the shotgun in here. Quite some time ago though, probably, but still. So, but lots of people spawn in Brenna. Go through this place. I haven't found a pistol, but I found a bunch of rounds. Okay. Let's drink, find some food, and start moving. Nice. Scrub hat. So again, we are on Experimental because according to the community, according to the backlash, nobody could wait for which is technically, well, I mean, nobody could wait for the next 1.30. So, and the devs kind of decided to fix 1.29, which is, I would say, is the right idea in general. Not because of the backlash, but I wouldn't really call it even a backlash, but I heard quite some complaints. Even Wobo makes videos like, I think, exaggerating the state of the game. But I guess for people who play on completely full and super modded servers, yeah, it might be problematic. Plus, as I explained a couple days ago, there's been some serious expectations, hyped up information about the 1.29 being way faster for like DZ servers, performing way better on DZ servers, and apparently that did not happen. I don't know. I don't have any DZ servers. I don't run them, so. But I heard complaints even about that. The devs under-delivered. Oh yeah, that's signs of people. Actually, this is signs of people, though probably pretty old ones. Probably pretty old ones. But still. That's a backpack. Our first backpack is going to be both damaged. This one's not though. Okay, this is going to be our knife for now. The only blade we so far could find. Recently on stable, we are currently on experimental, but recently on stable I've been experiencing, oh no, here it is. I've been experiencing lots of issues with finding knives. Well, I pretty much rags, yeah. I pretty much have been unable to find knives on stable, which is okay. Pushes you to survive a little bit more. So, yeah, I think I have a feeling that this got looted on an empty server. Yeah, this got looted just in front of me. Interesting that the priest is not close to the church. Okay. Can pork, nice. And this is nice too. We can fix things. Why are you still alive? So that's a can of pork tushonka pretty much. It's actually insane. I played a little bit on Deathmatch servers. I should have streamed that. But I more like played on Deathmatch servers to see if I can even play this match with VPN. So playing games via VPN is not a good idea, because playing like fast-paced games generally not a good idea, because it increases your ping sometimes significantly. But that's the thing. I've been testing different servers that I have access to, my own, the ones that are commercially available, like that you can buy VPNs from. So, and I can tell you that, yeah, it's 100% possible to play via VPN, even on deathmatch servers, though my performance is significantly worse with big ping, with increased latency. But still, it's not as bad as I expected it to be. Then I kinda double checked how I play when the ping's better, and yeah, it is definitely a thing. Latency pretty much makes it harder, that's for sure. It's not all 100% just a skill issue. It's not. Latency adds to that. Oh, nice green jeans. So far so good. Let's see what we have here where people build bases, and they do. On experimental, people build way more bases on the coast or close to the coast, or just in the completely obvious spots. There's even some loot in here. Ruin suppressor. Why do we even need a ruin suppressor? Since I'm a new spawn, I need pretty much everything. These ruined glasses. Who keeps ruined things? They can be used. They only clutter everything. Okay, here we go. So we have everything but the face mask. We'll find one. That's more food, which is super nice. Let's eat it right away. It feels like we are following somebody, so don't want to get killed by them. So again, the server pop is like low, unfortunately. But that's experimental. Maybe it gets a little bit higher. And my ping to the server is not great, but yeah. But it's Livonia. Bases in this one. The loot here is not amazing, never been. Oh, pretty damaged Zmiyovka. And the red one. Oh, pink baseball cap. Quite often I would find pistols on that table. Not today. There is a thermometer. Okay. Need to find something, either the laser sewing kit or maybe some glue to fix my nice armor. So, but oh, another thermometer. That's the central loot economy for you. That'll come in handy. I might need to eat something bad. Okay, let's go hit the amusement park. Oh, nice. More food. Let's just walk slowly in the middle of the road, eating a bag of salty sticks. My only knife is badly damaged. Oh. Wait a second. Jungle woods. These are not supposed to be here. Yeah, I'm definitely following somebody, though I think they passed here like some time ago. Some time for them to be already pretty far away. Nice to have a lot of stamina. Is dry sack larger than my sling bag? No, the same. I'll need to look for the rope. Somebody left this here. So there's a lot of signs of people. But we can try to make a rope out of this stuff. Usually lots of cuttable clothes in one spot. Trying not to make my mistake I've made not that long ago when I being a new spawn like this, almost exactly I ran into this building and there was a guy that I paper that I totally ignored, totally did not hear. Well, I did not ignore, I just didn't listen to what was happening and paid for that immediately. Oh. Let's make a belt out of it. The belt's on the ground, of course. Why would you put it on yourself? Antibiotics might come in handy while we are still in new spawn. So let's eat a little bit of this can. I'm not sure if you got to take charcoal before or after. So I'm just going to take it both before and after. Or another way, I think, is just eat a little bit. I immediately got sick. Yeah, I have a feeling I'm really following somebody. Okay, that's long range. For now, I have some rounds. And I started playing experimental without actually reading anything about the changes on the current text, so my bad. Okay, now we have a working pistol. It's just 4 rounds, but still. Where did it go? Am I blind? Ah, here it is. Keep collecting the food. Oh, that's actually a nice one. Okay, let's check the garages. I need supplies that might spawn in here. Not this. But epoxy, laser sewing kits and whatnot. A burlap sack. Probably can spawn here too. Might. But a water bottle. I don't like the glass one. Moving my water to this one. Why is it not full? This one's yeah, it doesn't actually say. So this one's probably 1 liter, and the glass one's probably 0.75 liters. That's like almost like a standard for vodka bottles here. No, not standard. The standard would be half a liter. 0.75, I think it's like wine. Yeah, apologies. I don't even know what I'm saying myself. 75, it's wine and sparkling wine, champagne, and things like that. Yeah. More food. Are you coming? Let's see. Even more food. You got to start eating it. Gotta keep eating everything. That's the most right way to deal with the food in the game. Keep it in your stomach as much as you can. All of it. This is going to be our silent gun. We have room, so why not? Yeah, scary noises. That's even more food, lunch meat. That's like beef tushonka pretty much. This goes to my belt and the rope. Come on, nothing at all. Just a rusty compass. Some bolts. My face mask. Nope. Another face mask. More bolts. Yeah, I hoped for some weapon cleaning kits, but doesn't look like we're going to get any from here. Teddy bear. Sad. Let's at least enjoy the beef tushonka we just found. I got to check the charts for the different food in DayZ, but I think tushonka is somewhere in top 10, if not top 5 foods. It's filling and it's very energy dense and it's actually big. The can's big. Oh, that's even more food. I don't want to go back that way, so we are taking a long route to the next village because why not? But let's hit that farm over there on the way, and a couple more secluded houses that spawn hunting loot, tourist/hunting. Sack. Boom, 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 boom. Sometimes it's almost like the spots of light coming through the foliage. Look almost like mushrooms, but very flat ones. So I always stop to check if it's really a mushroom. Plus we still have 2 potatoes to eat, to peel and eat. Not the most amazing food, but we are new spawn. So everything that fits in our stomach and don't make us puke. That and this one too, using a hacksaw to peel them. They have some water content. Of course you peel it and you drop it on the ground. That's how you normally peel potato. You just cannot keep them in your hands after peeling them. They're too slippery. They just jump out of your hands on their own. That's a local in the field. Another one. Yeah, they spawn kinda sometimes pretty far these days. Do we have a base in there? Doesn't look like it. Super popular spot, even on populated servers. Why is there a boo? Wait a second. The tree. Somebody cut down this tree. Okay. The server has a ton of signs for just a place that doesn't have any population. Maybe they restart kinda not that often. That's why we are currently seeing way more life around. Okay. Found another can of lunch meat. Which is super. One's enough to get you from red to solid white. 2/3 of the indicator. One's enough. And I got 2. And some potatoes in between the cans. Yeah. And we still have this one to finish. And I'll do it. Yep. That's the house that sometimes spawns a ton of weapon cleaning kits for a place that is as small as this one. Sometimes I think once I found 3 gun cleaning kits in this house. Somebody been growing wages here. Finally, we got a spare knife. Well, it's going to be the main knife, going to become the main knife pretty soon. I'm curious, can you actually place a mine and then create this gardening plot? Is it possible? Yep, 1 gun cleaning kit. So got to find some room. Probably time to reorganize things a little bit. Just a little bit. Okay, this is sorta kinda a little bit better. But just marginally. So, let's see. Let's move things around. All the ammunition should go in one spot for me to be able to see it right away. Otherwise I'll be lost in my own inventory. Things for fixing other things should be more or less together as well. Like this. And everything else can stay here. Pretty much. Not optimal in terms of using the space available. Not the optimal layout, but it's optimal for me. Not going to fix my guns for now. Maybe the pistol only, but it's just damaged, so yeah, not sure. Maybe this character just at some point switches to a silent Makarov to kill zombies, because it's the smallest pistol in the game, I think. But for that we'll have to find a silencer. Come here. Oops. There is something that I'm not seeing. Some tracers for a gun that I don't even have the gun and the magazine. Okay. Change that this round spawned here. It's not military, it's police. And there's a little bit more food even. More pork. Okay. Not going to say no at all. This magazine takes, I think, these rounds. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just going to keep 5 in the magazine. Okay, I want to drink from a well on this side of the road in Kalimbrode. Want to rehydrate. And see, even despite the amount of food we just had, our energy is not at full. And well, you have, if you have the food, eat it. Make your character as energized as possible. Though it's way harder to maintain completely full energy / food indicator than to maintain it at this 2/3 level. Come on. Oh. Okay. So this is free. Let's fix the gloves. The gloves that we don't really need. I prefer working gloves. Oh, everything else is okay. More food, but that we will eat later. We need to hydrate. Can we actually start hydrating? Did I? Okay. I'm stupid. I managed to lose the nice bottle. I don't think I've ever just picked it up. Or maybe managed to push it somehow out of my pocket. Well, then actually visiting the next well is even more important. On populated servers, Kalimbrode it's like a death trap for new spawns. People constantly respawn here, kill each other, and just pretty much do that. Wait. That's a pristine mech. Let's take it. Take the mech out of this one that's damaged. Take the rounds out of it. And reload. That's a pristine gun with a pristine mech with a little bit of damaged rounds in there. Okay. Now we have to drink without a bottle. Which is sorta kinda annoying. How did I'm recording everything. I could just take a look how I lost it, but whatever. I'll find another one. Drinking till we get full. I hear steps. Okay, I'm back. Apologies for break without. Oh, okay. For a break without any warnings. But we actually get an opportunity to drink even more from the well, since we don't have a bottle. And while I was AFK, some of the water got digested. Yep. That's why you don't waste your nice gun cleaning kits for these coastal guns. Yeah. I'm still digesting the water. Do you have anything for me? Oops. Combat 9 seems to be pretty reliable. Even in badly damaged state, it's still holding. I've been able to use it for quite some zombie kills already. Winchester rounds, good. How did I lose the bottle though? That's really embarrassing. Okay. Let's drink more water. So I don't think we have any people around, but definitely in Brenna we found a ton of signs of people for this empty server. Drinking again till we get full. I'm curious how he or she drinks without making his gloves completely like drenched. Come on, get full. It's already kinda a little bit suspicious. We've had so much food and we couldn't get to the full food indicator. Okay. Slightly larger backpack that we need because we are collecting all the ammo, all the rounds we can find. Makarov seem to be almost absent these days. That's kinda a little bit strange. Hey. No food, but some Winnie ammo. Okay. These two houses usually spawn food, but maybe not today. Another P1 mag. So can get one loaded. Oh, there is food. So So that's better. We have even a spare mag. Let's grab this can for now. Let's eat maybe this, just to make some room. So far, I haven't seen anything suspicious whatsoever in terms of like problems with the game. Everything feels fine. Okay, that's better. Again, the server is not experiencing any load currently, so for DZ, this difference between like load and no load, it's pretty crucial, I would say. And this board has spark plug in it. Oh, no spark plug. This board doesn't have a spark plug. But this place has a ton of stupid police zombies. Some of them wearing stupid anti-stab vests. Are you looking for me? Amazing useful loot. Smoke grenades for grenade launcher. Where? Okay. No train tonight. Today. It's already almost noon here. Hey, you damaged my jacket. How could you? That's like a good thing if you find an MP5. And this pistol has to be here. Okay, guys, you're going to take a look what's going on here. To use this pistol. Oh, this is good. This is like I cannot keep it in my backpack slot. That's annoying. Do you have anything? Another magazine for this SSG. Oh, you look at that. Now we are talking. So I have room, let's grab it. Now we are going to get fully energized. Amazing. So this is like the best food in the game. but it takes not 2 but 4 slots at once, so maybe it's not really efficient compared to something that would take up only 3 slots. Only 2 slots, sorry, but... And these rounds. So we have all the rounds, all the magazines. We got the shotgun fully loaded. Okay, I don't want a face mask. I don't want it, but probably going to need it because recently my character has been getting pretty cold. Okay, let's go and check a little bit of this military base, but only a little bit. I'm not going to check at all. It's kinda... recently it has been becoming a little bit repetitive with this military base. If that bot had a spark plug, I would have used it to get either to Grabin or to Topolin, because the middle of the map currently doesn't feel inspiring really. So I'm going to check the buildings that are before the main gate of the base, not going like inside. Only this here, the one with the well. Military zombies. These guys here sometimes would have even more loot than the buildings around. Not inspiring, not inspiring, not inspiring. Yeah, I think I'm going to find something like 1911 here, but without rounds. That's gonna be sort of the best loot. The barracks recently been actually even worse. You find loot in the surrounding buildings, and sheds and workshops and whatnot. So what this is here, some ACP rounds. Okay, so it's sort of different. Let's drop them in the magazine. Let's empty the mag to figure out the state of the rounds. Badly damaged. Okay. Getting rid of the badly damaged ones. Like this. Now, my jacket. It's a good one, but it needs some love. Tracers, no thank you. Petrol pants, no, I like my green jeans. holster that I cannot attach to anything, but takes quite some room. Wish I had a proper belt. Holsters been really actually hard to come by recently. So let's maybe find a way to fit it in my inventory. Just like this. And here we have a 1911 that we can drop in that holster, or we can drop this one in that holster. The max badly damaged, so it's better not to use this 1911. It's not gonna be reliable at all. Oh, that's a nice vest, but I do not want it. I'm keeping the armor that I have. A larger backpack would be nice though, that's for sure. Are you coming? Well, if you're not coming, I'm coming. Okay, no, everything's okay. So I can fit this one, but I don't want to. Going to ditch it till I find a larger backpack. So as I said, I'm going just to hit these buildings, pretty much the ones around the well, but I'm not going to go into the military base itself, the one that's behind the fence. Ooh, a little bit laggy. Now I can switch to the 1911 as my primary. I have a ton of rounds, but damaged magazines that I can fix. Is it worth it though? Working gloves. The ones that I would prefer. They seem to be more durable compared to the wool ones. But maybe it's just a feeling and they all have the same durability. Okay, but a combat knife. The zombies are absent from the spot. Famous last words. Okay, I don't need the badly damaged ones. That's another box of these rounds. Okay. A lockpick. And some 9mm even. No backpacks though. Okay, it looks like we might be able to drink here more or less undisturbed. All the zombies gathered around this house. Okay, now we are definitely working on our gun situation. Now let's step outside just to avoid unnecessary. Oh, that's where you are. A little bit unexpected. Just like this. So, things we can fix. So we can work on the rounds for this pistol. Like this. 2 magazines in good condition. Unloading everything. If I'm switching to the 1911, I'm keeping only 1 mag for this one. For now. Then I'll ditch everything. So this goes away. This stays. Let's open the box. Oh, pristine one. Let's open the box. And reload one of the mags. Then drop 1 round in the pistol. And where's the mag? The mag goes in there. Okay, so we don't have any rounds for the big one, so yep, till we find some rounds. Even better. So this goes here. Fully loaded. You get full. 15 and 15. Nice. Now 1911 stuff. Badly damaged magazine, badly damaged magazine. So they are going to be all badly damaged. There's the round, pristine. Cool. So let's fix this one. Making it just worn and fixing the rounds in it at the same time. application. I stopped after the first application of the kit. Here we go. Way better. You go here. You go here. You're gonna be the primary sidearm. You're gonna be the secondary sidearm. You get fixed too. No sounds of cleaning. I found one glitch. I'm not hearing sounds of cleaning. There should be some, I believe. Let's open one of the boxes. And drop some rounds in there. Perfect. Go here. Now this one. Let's fix it too, since we have the gun cleaning kit. Enough running around with damaged magazines of all sorts. Let's make them less damaged. And let's drop the rounds in them just to make some room in my inventory. And this pistol, pristine, nothing to fix in here. Okay. So can you swap, please? Yep. This magazine we can fix too. Because why not? Let's fix it. We found one gun cleaning kit. I believe we'll find more. Maybe only after the need for them will pass, but this military base is a place where you can find a canteen that I need. Okay, the camo building. Let's go and check the camo building. But the military base itself, yeah, I don't want to. I'm gonna try to keep the character as hydrated as possible. Not having any water vessels. Enough. 0 point in running around with something like 1911 and a P1 at the same time, so one pistol definitely can go. These rounds, do I have them? Yes, I have. In case we find the Mosin. magazine for 1911s that we don't need. Combat pants. No, I like my jeans. Another 1911. But that part I figured out already. Unless I want to be like a hitman and wheel 2 1911s. But without suppressors, that's not going to be like a hitman. Nice small backpack. We saw a vest for it, but I want to have armor. And this is another 1911. And this is another 1911. And a nice helmet that I might actually even take. Let's check what rounds we have in this mag. They have to be all in worn. And tracer. The damaged ones. Okay. I guess we are not loading the damaged ones. And we are keeping the tracer in the sniper rifle magazine, which is utterly strange, but yeah. Okay, I'm still going to hit the base. I cannot. My reflexes, looting reflex, doesn't allow me to just leave it without checking at least a couple buildings inside. Okay. That was strange. A little bit displaced. Are you looking for me? Because this place, yeah, I think it might spawn canteens. I would really like one. Another holster. Gotta remember where to find them, because when you go inland, it gets way harder to find them. I haven't seen them recently, so nice to see they're here. Yeah, I think they gotta mix up 1911s with some Makarovs. Oh, okay. This is sorta nice. Where did the knife go? This guy has a can of peaches. And I haven't eaten anything for the last 10 minutes. No, nothing. Guys, do you all have stuff like that? going to lure them all inside. You with the helmet. Come inside too. Hard to find the doorway. Happens. So for those who just joined, we are playing a little bit of experimental, just to see how it works, and it does work, and I'm not seeing any problems whatsoever. Though neither am I able to see any difference from like current version of 1.29. How many? Oops. A little bit unexpected. I thought I killed all of them, but they actually found, well, their way to me. So is it like 4 that came? Where's my knife? Knife is here. That's a larger, slightly larger bag. The rounds I don't need anymore. Just one more. Just one more cell for the loot. Let's fix. Check it, that takes all the beating. Okay, I think I got 4, but I'm seeing only 3. Are you the last one that got away? Yeah. Probably shouldn't have used all the gun cleaning kits on anything related to 1911, because there's a ton of it. Magazines, the rounds, the pistols. Looking for me. Oops, that was loud. Stop beating me up. Okay, interesting. I found quite some poison rounds on them. So there's a lot of them, and you got to be careful. Take on them one by one. Yeah. Oh, here we go. We are finally seeing something interesting. A gun in good condition. This is a badly damaged magazine. We don't need it. That we don't have any room for. So I guess I'm ditching the shotty because that's not the type the shotty I like. I need a double-barreled one. Or something like Saiga or R12. R12 is the ultimate devastator, I think. Okay, so let's unload the shotgun. So we are taking this one. Goes on my back, and that's my primary now. Shotgun shells. The damaged ones we ditch. The normal ones we keep. And now, because of that, we absolutely don't need this gun. We have already another 9mm gun. We are leaving this one too behind. The rounds stay in the pocket. Now we are more or less making sense. The way the things are in our inventory now makes more sense. The rope though I don't really need, but okay. But okay. Come here. And it's raining finally. It's been actually nice weather for more than an hour. Hour and a half almost, so once in a while it's going to rain. So yeah, I didn't want to loot this military base, but I looted it nonetheless. Is there anything inside? There's another 15 rounder for our gun. Slightly damaged, but that we can fix. Oh, thank you for the food. The food's needed. Move these rounds. Okay. Let's grab it. Would be nice to find the UMP with a magazine. Then all the ACP rounds would have really been in handy. Okay. You didn't spawn anything for me? How come? Come here. Okay. Since I don't want to go to the other part of the military base. That's for sure. I am going to go to Topolin. That's gonna be an interesting run because I only remember well, not interesting run, a rare run, because I only know the direction, and maybe from Topolin to Borek. Sorta kinda quiet. Well, the server's quiet though. When we spawned in that starting town, we found lots of signs of somebody just, well, going through, but I think, well, it was just another new spawn that left the town before us. 30 minutes, an hour maybe. On Experimental you don't really get a lot of players, but who's gonna play it if not us? The town down there. Going straight to the police station. Why not? Is that one of the hunting shacks? Okay, I hope so. Haven't seen any cars. But this server has been running without wipes for quite some time, so... the cars are already either forgotten in the woods or hidden in the bases. Something interesting. Rusty compasses and some bolts. Any food? I haven't eaten for 7 minutes. 4 rounds now. I need to reload my silent pistol, but I cannot be bothered to do it. Black jeans. With just 4 rounds. Oh, thank you for this. Plus there's a well here too, another opportunity to rehydrate. Is this in better condition than mine? Mine's sort of damaged, so yeah. Oh, used to be a base here a long time ago. Helmet. Okay, more food. Thank you very much. I need this to feel better. The zombie apocalypse, you don't leave any food behind. Plus we're cold again. It's so easy to get cold. Maybe we should go to the fire station and find ourselves nice waterproof fire jacket. It's like a smart thing to do. Loading it. I don't really need the rounds. These rounds I might take. Technically this magazine for Glock I am not going to need, but if I decide to... oh, a base here. Damaged, no thank you. If I ever decide to switch to just a silenced pistol, well, I mean, first I gotta find something to switch from to that silenced pistol. No Glocks. Let's go to the fire station, because I'm a little bit tired of my characters constantly getting cold without actually suffering from anything that's serious. The weather is not as bad as it is. Let's keep eating though. As the character tries to pretend. So the weather is not as bad as the character tries to pretend. Tries to make us believe. Okay, that's nice. We have 3 worn ones and now a box. These rounds I'm not leaving behind. Though, if I want a desert eagle, I should have been visiting more diners, and I haven't been. Kinda checking the random houses. There's one cafe a little bit down the road, I think, from the PD. So let's go and take a look. On the way to PD anyway. There's the bottle and that greenhouse. But I'm looking for a canteen. So for now, no bottles. I have room, but I don't want to start ditching things. Damaged shotgun shells. Damaged Zmeyovka. Okay. Enough collecting random rounds that I don't have guns for. Plus in bad state. This jacket is worst insulation, medium insulation. Maybe this one's actually gonna be better in terms of insulation. Plus it's definitely dry. Yep, that's what I've been looking for. Desert Eagle stuff. Desert Eagle related things I'm not leaving behind. A Desert Eagle? No. No Desert Eagles. Well, I mean, to find a good magazine and a gun in one diner, that's like rare. Something got gassed. Okay. Still, let's go to the fire station, kill a bunch of fireman zombie. There's like a ton of them around, and see if we can get not a bright yellow, but a dark one, almost black one, jacket with some yellow stripes. Oh, these guys too. Yeah. The mask didn't help you to avoid getting infected. These buildings used to be one of the most visited buildings in the game. Like in the very beginning. But back then they were a little bit smaller. This part here is a later addition. Oh, there's a fire axe now. For quite some time, these shower rooms had been empty. For a very long time they had been empty, until at some point the devs finally added some loot to them. And I think that actually happened very recently. Okay, so far I haven't seen any clothes here. That's pants. That doesn't have anything. That's the jacket, but it's white. A white yellow. So I guess not something that I need, not something that would be a good idea to wear. This car doesn't seem to have anything. If we're talking about waterproof thing, this area can only offer me a pink raincoat. And a little bit of food. Okay, not going to say no to food. Some Zagoria chips. Okay. There's a couple places we can actually take a look at on this hill. Yeah, I'm just unable to find the entrances sometimes. Just like zombies, actually, not that much different from the zombies. I sometimes cannot find where the door in the building would be. Okay, that's a little bit more food. And that's a little bit more food. And that's double-barreled shotgun, but we are not using that. We could actually cut it and keep it, but I don't want to rearrange my inventory, and my backpack is not big enough for that. Let's eat the food though. Not that I care about how much I get left after opening the can. That's why I open it with a rusty hacksaw, not with a knife in good condition. And it doesn't leave much, plus it's just a can of sardines. It feels like they mostly consist of like the juice. There's not a lot of substance to them. Hey, come on. You gotta have something for me. Pliers. Okay. I'm not here for base building stuff or base raiding. Though who knows, if you find a base, why not to raid it? Haven't seen a single sharpening stone for the knives. Oh, that's actually even more interesting than just some food. And here we have some food. Strangely enough, yeah, you can find like packs of rice in these greenhouses. Somebody tried to just seed rice. Is that the explanation? Okay, I'm getting notifications on my phones Let me check. Uh-huh. Okay. That notification I can deal with later. Fishing hook. Sledgehammer. A rare thing these days. Used to be way more common. Well, yeah, that's the thing about the water. So far I'm traveling on the coast. And I'm hydrating at the wells here. There's one well in the upper part of the town. I'm going to hit it. We have a Glock if we want one. Do we? If we are treating our sidearm as an anti-zombie pistol, then definitely it has to be a Glock. Definitely. Then I am teaching this gun. Right? Right. Oh, I never fixed the mag. So this gun goes away. Let's fix this mag and reload it. Going to be using only 9 mils as my caliber. But yeah, that's in case I end up ditching my primary, which definitely can happen. So as for ACP rounds, I'm keeping 2 boxes if I find something like a UMP somewhere around Borek, I think. Okay, that's more like it. Yeah, and let's keep things a little bit downscaled like this. So it would be really actually a good idea to have my sidearm on my hotbar. Okay. Let's go and hit the upper part of the town. So far, experimental been working. Haven't seen any problems, but I haven't seen any problems, to be honest, on stable. Haven't seen them on stable either. So, plus I'm not really sensitive to, as I learned myself, to many things that annoy quite serious amount of the DayZ population, DayZ player base. Food that I'm not leaving behind. P1. So if I when I play DayZ then the way I normally would, if it's not like coastal PvP on some overcrowded server, I never get to use a P1. get to the well. Let's get to the well before leaving the town. And rehydrate. Again. But when we go inland, we are going to need a bottle or a canteen. Strange that I haven't been able to find a larger backpack. But I have been able to find tons and tons of food. Cannot really complain. My character is super well fed now, well nourished. Hi, waiting for me in this yard. Haven't seen any rifles better than the one I got. Only random shotguns. Single chambered-ish. So it's sort of a little bit strange. Aha, another diner. Let's see if we get lucky and find the desert eagle in here. Sometimes people sort out loot here at this stairs. And here we have a desert eagle, just as predicted. Okay, now we have to think about things here a little bit. So now this is gonna be our sidearm, but not anti-zombie sidearm. This is our anti-player sidearm. So can do it like this for now. But we just got to get some rounds for this pistol, and yeah, it'll become all better. And then we could ditch these rounds and maybe these rounds, since Makarovs just seem to be absent from the game. What we need though, we need silencers. Where do we find silencers? And maybe a nice armband. What do you think? Nice, but damaged. Okay. I haven't been eating specifically to be able to fill the character with water to the brim. So we can use this bottle to do it. Gonna take way less time than just using our hands to drink. So 2 liters of water. I believe these bottles, they are 1 liter. 2 liters of water. It's the absolute maximum of intake Daisy character can survive at one go. In one go. Pretty much 2 bottles and not a sip more. That's the size of the character's stomach. Seats over there. Oh, nice. I've been struggling recently without these. And more. Ah, these are tracers. No, thank you. A base. We found a base in the town. Well, used to be a base. The second old one. Yeah. Nothing really left here. Strangely enough, these houses, they spawn moisture rounds, but they are all tracers. So I wanted to take a look at the medical here. Maybe just one more bandage or something. Would be nice. Are you coming? Yeah, pretty thick. Oh, thank you for the roll of bandages that I actually wanted to get. So I don't think, well, I have room. Here we have another roll of bandages. So now we are almost like completely full. Would be nice to finally find a burlap sack or something. Okay. A damaged machete. Though it is damaged. I can ditch one of the knives and start using machete instead. And get some room this way. Cool. This machete seems to have a little bit less reach. Okay. I think I have enough bandages. Any heli crashes? There's like one, I think, happens nearby. Well, I didn't hear any, by the way, so... But it's time to call it a day. It was going to be a short one from the start, but it ended up being a little bit even longer than I myself projected. So thank you very much for watching, everybody. Don't leave the channel yet, though. Let me just say thank you to all the viewers and find somebody to rate. Probably going to be hard because I don't normally stream this time of day, but that's like a morning Saturday stream for my European viewers, which is, well, once in a while happens, but not because I plan it. but I take the credit anyway. I take the credit of trying to be nicer to my European viewers. So YouTube people, thank you very much for watching on YouTube. Please leave a like if you like this video, though nothing really happened here besides the fact that experimental seems to be working. Twitch people, I could see quite some lurkers coming and going. Thank you for that. So don't leave the chat yet. Let's find somebody to raid, and then after that we call it a stream. If I'm able to open my following page, because I keep opening everything, but not the people who I could find, who I could follow, well, raid. Okay, nobody is streaming of the people who I know, so let's go to the section of Daisy and see who we can rate. Who we can rate there. Somebody who we never raided before. Just bear with me. Okay. This person. The title says that person is learning the ropes. Daisy. Okay. Let's see. Can we read them? Yes, we can. Let's go and say hi to 4 scripts, who, according to their title, seem to be certain you to Daisy. And I will see you all tomorrow, or actually this evening. We will see how it goes. But that's it for tonight. Goodbye and good night. Have a good rest of your day if you are like on our side of the pond. So see you later in this case. Cheers.